Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a camera at the angle so you can see Avery because he's so hilarious and he likes to join us for readings. So today we have three piles. We have the elephant, the word special, or the blue car. So we're going to do a general reading. It's a singles pick a pile about your next relationship. We have a yes, no, maybe card, which will answer the question, do you already know the person? Then we have a card for their energy. Then we have a tarot card for what you should watch out for. And then we have another tarot card, which is the best thing about the relationship. So readings are timeless. There are timestamps in the pinned comments. Decks are in the description box. There's also a link to my Instagram for free layouts. And then there's also a link to my link tree that has all kinds of different things, different places where I do readings like Etsy and Fiverr, things along those lines. Also on my channel, if the camera zooms in on a card, we pull a clarifier. At the end, we have what's in the box, which will help you use your intuition to figure out what's in the box. And then we'll reveal that, and you'll be able to see if you were correct. Sorry, I'm trying something new. I've been writing all the questions down, which is different, and I have these like big notebooks, and so I'm just trying to make sure I get everything in the picture here. Plus, Avery looks adorable. Avery, everybody wants to say hi to you. Hi, Avery. Hi. Sorry, guys. I just love him. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will get started. I'm going to move this actually a little bit closer. You guys are going to go on a ride. All right. So we will start with the elephant pile. And we have the card of, do you already know the person? What is their energy? What to watch out for? And the best thing that's going to be about the relationship. So, do you already know the person? Maybe. Plan. Go deep within. This is bigger than you are, hoping it will be. Search your soul. What do you really want? You know, when that card comes up and it's like, search your soul, what do you really want? Most often, the person already has, they know exactly what they want, but they don't want to commit to it. There's some part of it that they're scared of, or they don't think the other person's going to reciprocate that for them. And so they don't make a commitment. They don't say, yeah, I want so and so to be in my life. They, or, you, you aren't making a decision. And that might be something that you're here for because you were like, oh, do I know them? The card says you might. I feel like that's kind of disappointing because I would want to know no. So let's try this. Let's see. If this gives us a maybe two, then we'll leave it where it stands. Guys, Avery is watching this very closely, so Avery. Ay, ay, ay. He gave you a second chance there. Avery's a magic kitty. If you pet his tail 9 times and he doesn't walk away, he will give you his wish, give you your wish. So I feel like he kind of changed some things for some people. He did. Your answer is yes now. So you do know the person, and I feel like some of you actually made the choice when you heard that and Avery gave you that push. So their energy is the thinking man. So the thinking man can be about masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a man. Um, in tarot, all of this stuff is energetic, so it's not specific to gender. So the person who you are thinking about is also thinking. Now, this could mean that they're experiencing a spiritual awakening or they're thinking about you, but they're definitely in a logical mindset. They're really paying attention to, if you can see this picture, he's got the crystals in front of him. He's really paying attention and examining what's going on. So then, what to watch out for? We have the Lover's card. Now, the interesting thing is it's the Lover's card, and also I've always thought this was interesting about this deck. There's two women and this man. So that is a really interesting thing. For some of you, you need to watch out because this person's in another relationship. For some of you, you need to just watch out for the fact that this person will be, because the Lovers is actually about partnership, deep love, balancing of two forces. So for some of you, what you need to watch out for is the fact that this person is a player. But then there are others of you, and this is where you use your intuition to see if the shirt fits. There are others of you that the person who you're thinking about is already in a relationship or they are a player. Third possibility, there's some polyamory going on, which is quite possible. I feel that energetically as well. Because these people in this picture, they don't look upset. They're really vulnerable with each other. They're having a good time. So some of you might be in polyamorous relationships, or at least this person is polyamorous. So then the best thing about the relationship is the reverse 8 of Swords. And the reverse 8 of Swords is about problems and delays and frustrations. So your next relationship may be more of a karmic relationship where you're just going to be learning and growing, and it may not be your forever person, but it's definitely something that's going to bring you some big lessons. So then the clarifier that was brought out for this card is the reverse King of Wands. And the reverse King of Wands has some sexual problems. They're not yet ready for a relationship, which that could be the person who you had the yes for, maybe the person who you kind of want a relationship with. The reason you're not in it right now, the reason you're still single is because they're not ready for it yet. So then the clarification on that Lover's card came up as the reverse 7 of Pentacles. The reverse 7 of Pentacles is about giving up too soon or being lazy, not following through. So this person that you're thinking of, and you might want to check a different pile for the other person, but this person who you're thinking of, they have a lot of growing to do before they will be ready for a relationship. So it's up to you if you want to stick around to see how that goes. But this is going to be something that is going to have a lot of growth moments. It's going to have a lot of times when you wish you had chosen something easier. And the clarification for that pulls up as the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is about moving on. So traveling, changing plans, letting go, moving on. So if you are just thinking about this person and you're not really in a spot where you're in a relationship with them, there might be a reason for that. There could be a part of you that just knows that it's going to be difficult. So the clarification for that one was pulling up as the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is a new idea, a new project. So some of you, even just during this reading, have decided that this person is not what you're looking for, and you've decided to move on to something different. All right. Well, I wish you all the best. I hope that I can be on this journey with you. I think it would be awesome to hear what's going on and who the person is and what changed for you. So please comment and like and subscribe. I enjoy interacting with people, and I try and comment on each of the comments that are left. So interact with me. I also started a Kik group for tarot, and there is a QR code on my Instagram, which is linked in the description. So I do like individual card pulls on there. At no cost. So I will do like, okay, for the next hour, I'm pulling cards for people. And then other people can come in there and practice as well. And I try to hand out resources or show links to things that have helped me. So I want to create a little bit of a community where we can interact with each other. So be sure to check that out. All right, so this is for the group that chose the word special. And this is, it's really funny because you guys did seem really special because you actually got two energy cards. So we have the yes, no, maybe card, and then we had originally their energy, but these two came out like almost stuck together. So I pulled both of them. And then we had what to watch out for, and then the last card would be the best thing about the relationship. And then on my channel, if the camera zooms in, we'll pull a clarifier and get more information. So, question number one is, do you already know the person? Group number one got maybe two. Teachers. Teachers are coming into your life. They may be young or old. You can learn from anyone when you're humble. And I told them the same thing. I want something clarifying. So we'll look for another answer. And if we get maybe again, then we'll just leave it. Also, if it lands on the yellow one and it says ask a friend, then we use the yes, no, maybe deck again to pull another card. So let's see. Do they already know the person? Yes. All right. So you already know the person. And the maybe card being about teachers is that this person is maybe somebody who you don't suspect to be the person. It could be somebody who you have been learning from, or possibly even an actual teacher that you have. So the cards for their energy were first chakra and envy. Interesting. Let's finish the deck and then or finish the reading and then we'll come back and get some more clarifying information. I feel like this is actually two groups of watchers. So for some of you, the guy or the person is in the first chakra, and some of you they're in the state of envy. So what to watch out for came up as the page, or excuse me, the Knight of Wands. That's so funny. We're gonna get some clarity. Okay, we'll just pull it up there so don't forget. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is about passion and creativity and being quick to move. So you really want to pay attention to, when I say watch out for, I mean like just be alert or pay attention to. So the person that you're looking at wanting a relationship with is going to be a very passionate person. We've been doing the video for 12 minutes and 34 seconds. So it's like a sign of progression going up when it comes to looking at numbers. So this is somebody who you're kind of getting a relationship going. There's some momentum behind it. Maybe a college professor or like a choir director. That's one of the things that's really standing out to me, is some kind of choir director or musical, maybe like a musical play. Somebody who is in that capacity of a teacher. So then what is the best thing about the relationship is the reverse Six of Swords. And that's about a lack of confidence or giving up. So the best thing about this relationship is it gives you an opportunity to have those experiences. It might be something where, because the first chakra is about like your base needs and being really connected to what you need as a person. So for some of you, this relationship is going to drive you to yourself. All right, so then the clarification for the envy card was the death card. Very interesting. So the death card in tarot is not about physical death. The death card in tarot is about big things changing and moving on and letting go. And so some of you have some envy in this situation, or maybe there are even people who are envious of you. But that energy is there for a complete change. So let's recap this. So for some of you, there's a teacher, somebody of authority in your life who you have a crush on and you're hoping it's them, and the pendulum said that yes, it is them. Now, for some of you in the group, we'll say group A, the energy that your person is, it is in the first chakra. They're really starting to ground and get spiritually awakening. They are really coming onto their own. But then for some of you, your person is in the energy of envy. And the reason that they're in that energy of envy, or the clarifier for that, is because it brings up the death card, which is the complete change in their life and possibly yours as well. So this group here, and like it goes back to the whole t-shirt thing, you know which one fits you. This group here is going to have a tumultuous relationship. There's going to be a lot of things that come up, and you need to release them and process them and move on. And then for both groups, though, this person's going to be very passionate, which makes sense. Usually people who are teachers, they're very passionate about the topic that they're talking about. And this person specifically is going to be very passionate about whatever they're teaching you. And then for the best thing about the relationship, the reverse, wait, did I read this wrong? Oh yeah, okay. The reverse Six of Swords being about lacking confidence and giving up. This person's going to help you heal a lot. And actually, just even with the teacher's part of it, they're going to help you heal just because they're going to show you what you need to do to change your life. Okay, so nothing else is zooming in. I would love to hear if you've met the person, if you think you're in group A or group B. I would love to hear those comments, and don't forget to share and like and subscribe, and I will hear from you later. And don't forget to join us in the Kik group, because then there's all kinds of stuff to do. All right, so this is for the people who chose the blue car. So we have the question of, do you already know the person? What is their energy? What is the thing to look out for? And the last question is, what is the best thing going to be about the relationship? Okay, so do you already know the person? No. It says forgive. There are wounds that need to heal before you go forward. That's really interesting. You don't know the person because you haven't been able to move forward, because there's something that's still holding you back from your past. The energy of the person you're going to meet is journey. Oh, that's beautiful. So, and it's funny because it had been 17 minutes and 17 seconds when I originally flipped that card over. 17 is a twin flames number. And I feel like the reason that you haven't met this person is because you're both on a journey. You're on a journey to each other. It's beautiful. So then what to be aware of, or what to be, what to watch out for, is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is about dishonesty. It's about divorce or having an affair, somebody who's not faithful. So when this, so I feel that the thing that you need to forgive is that there was some unfaithfulness in your past. Now, if you continue to have that energy of betrayal in your vibration, you will attract and vibrate in more of that same type of betrayal. So the thing that you need to watch out for is you need to make sure that when you meet this new person, that there's a fresh slate. All of your baggage has been unpacked. You're not carrying anything into the new relationship. I would definitely do some YouTube searches and find videos about forgiving, whatever your situation is. But it really feels like, for the majority of you who are watching, there needs to be some forgiveness for hurts that have been received by you in the past. So the best thing about the relationship is the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is the energy of giving and receiving. It's about some indebtedness. So for some of you, the best thing about this relationship is that you're going to be speaking to your own best interest. So if you can look, she's like sitting here. You can see her like putting her foot on the pentacle. She's by herself. She's got her tits out, and then he's kind of like coming in the door, like rushing in. And there's that real energy of like, you're gonna have to be able to be happy on your own. This person when they come in is not going to be there to make you happy. It's no one's job to make you happy but yourself. So the best thing that's going to happen for you in this relationship is the opportunity to have unconditional love, where this person is not responsible for any conditions that make you love them. All right. So that looks like all that we had for that. I would love to hear about your relationship. I have resources as well if you need some therapeutic assistance for getting over whatever that instance was. I feel like for some of you it was really scarring, and I definitely would be able to point you in the direction of a therapist who does help nationwide. She does the sessions on oh goodness, it's a dog outside. I live in an apartment, so that was the neighbor's dog. Okay. Um, Avery is all curious now. All right. Anyway, so there is a therapist who I can refer you to. She does take insurance, or she can do different payment plans with people. That would be something that you would set up with her. But I'm just saying, I really feel that that group of people needed some help with that forgiveness, and it might be something where you need even more assistance. Okay, so let's go into what is in the box. This is something that I put in at the beginning. Maybe you've been thinking about it throughout the readings. I would love to show that to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it is one of the little silver charms that says the word dream. So some of you may have heard a song, some of you may have seen that actual silver thing. Either way, I hope that you are finding that your intuition is getting stronger and stronger throughout finding out what is in the box. I look forward to talking to you again, and have a great evening.